Hello children, how are you? I hope you are fine. Welcome to class 4 EVS digital lesson. Before we start our class, let us look at the learning outcomes of today's lesson. Learning outcomes. You will be able to explain the different lifestyles of animals and birds. Explain the lifestyles of elephants in a herd. Understand the benefits of animals and birds living in a group or herd. You will be able to give examples of birds and animals that live in groups. You will be able to know the materials used by birds to build nest. You will be able to prepare a model of a nest. Children, now that you have seen what are the learning outcomes, let us come to our lesson. Who do we live with? We live with our father, mother, brother and sister together in a family. Imagine, can you live alone? No, we cannot live alone. We depend on plants, animals and other living organisms for our various needs. We depend on plants for food, animals like cow which give us milk, and other human beings like farmers who grow food for us, tailors who made our clothes, masons who build our houses. We depend on each other, hence man is a social animal. We see many plants, animals and insects and other organisms around us. How do they live? Do they live independently or they too depend on other plants, animals and living beings? Let us know about these things in today's lesson, Lifestyles of Animals, Biodiversity. Before we start our lesson, let us have look at the keywords. Keywords: lifestyle, herd or flock, protection from enemies, social living, birds and nest, bird homes. You will be understanding clearly by the end of the class. We see many plants, animals around us. Animals which live in and around our house are domestic animals. Children, can you name some domestic animals? Look at the picture. Domestic animals. This is a cow. Cow gives us milk. Next, this is a goat. Goat gives us meat and milk. Sheep. Sheep gives us wool. This is a buffalo. Buffalo gives us milk. Dog. Dog guards our home. Cat. Cat catches mice. Very good children, you have named all the animals correctly. We like to keep some of these animals with us as pets. Do you know what are pet animals? Animals which we like to keep with us for pleasure and entertainment are pet animals. Can you name some pet animals, children? These are the pictures of pet animals. Can you name the pet animals? See the picture. Name some pet animals. Dog, cat, parrot, pigeon, rabbit. These are all pet animals. Children, do you have a pet? Yes, if you have a pet, you have to give them food, water and take care of them. Most of the animals live in forest or jungle. Do you know what are the animals that live in jungle? Called as the animals which live in jungle are wild animals. How do they live? How do they get their food? Wild animals get their food on their own. Now let us see some wild animals. Wild animals: lion. Lion is the king of the jungle. Tiger. Tiger is our national animal. It hunts other animals. Giraffe. Giraffe is the tallest animal. Deer. Deer runs and jumps quickly. It lives in the forest. Zebra. Zebra has black and white stripes on its body. It also lives in forest. Monkey. Monkey lives on trees in forest. Elephant. Elephant is a huge animal. It lives in forest. Now tell children, where can we see wild animals? We can see wild animals in a zoo. Have you ever visited a zoo, children? Yes? Did you all see these animals there? Very good. You all like elephants, don't you? Elephant ni చూసారు కదా పిల్లలు. మనం elephants గురించి తెలుసుకుందామా? Life style of elephants. Elephant is a wise and huge animal. It is the biggest animal on land. Elephant always lives in groups. A group of elephant is a herd. There may be 10 to 12 elephants in a herd along with their babies. Do you know what is a baby elephant called? Look at the picture. Here is a baby elephant. Baby elephant is called as calf. Female elephants are more in number than male, as male elephants leave the herd at the age of 15. Usually, an old female elephant leads the herd. The female elephant starts her journey with a trumpet in the morning. Others follow her. By afternoon, they reach the nearby water source. They swim and play in the water. They splash trunks and live in groups. Animals live and work in groups. Each member of the group has a specific role in the group. They collect and share food. They help each other and defend from enemies. This behavior of animals in a group is social living. Children, now that we have seen about the lifestyle of elephants in a herd, let us see about the why animals live in group. Are there any benefits of animals living in group? Let us see. Animals live in herds because it helps them in search of food and shelter, to protect themselves and their babies from enemies, to locate water sources. Children, we have seen the benefits of animals living in herds. Now, can you tell which other animals live in herds? See the picture, children. Here are animals in herds. Lions in a herd. Tigers in a herd. Giraffes in a herd. Zebras in a herd. Monkeys in a herd. Animals living in a herd ensures the protection, safe place of living, search for food and water, and defense from enemies. Children, let us know about another animal. Look at the picture, children. It is a tiger. Let us learn about tiger. Tiger is our national animal. It lives in forest. It has black and yellow stripes on its body. Tiger hunts animals and eats the flesh of other animals. It roars. The young ones of tigers are cubs. Cubs do not know hunting. They observe the adult tigers and learn to hunt animals, and they play and live in the group. Children, we have seen the lifestyle of elephants and tigers. Do all animals live in groups? No. Some animals like to live alone. Can you name the animals that live alone, children? Name the animals that live alone. Leopard, bears, moles, sloths. These animals like to live alone. Now, let us look at the lifestyle of a leopard. Leopard is a wild animal. It lives in the forest. It climbs trees and lives in trees. Leopard sleeps during the day and hunts animals at night. It is a nocturnal animal. Leopard has black spots on its body. Leopard can run at a speed of 58 kilometers per hour. To know many interesting things about animals, discuss with your friends, ask your teacher or elder, or read the books on animals from your school library. You can also watch NGC Discovery Channel on TV. This will help you to know many interesting facts about animals. మనం చూసాం కదా పిల్లలు, లైఫ్ స్టైల్ ఆఫ్ ఎలిఫెంట్స్ అండ్ టైగర్స్. యానిమల్స్తో పాటు ఇంకేముంటాయి? బర్డ్స్. సో లెట్ us know about birds. Where do birds live, children? Yes, everyone knows the answer. Birds live in a nest. Do birds also live in group? Yes, birds also live in groups. Group of birds is a flock. Have you ever seen birds flying in flocks? Look at the picture. See, the birds are flying in flocks. Birds are flying on green fields. Birds are flying in the sky. Children, did you notice any particular pattern in their flight? Yes. See, observe the birds flying. Is there any particular shape? Yes, birds are flying in V shape. Children, why do you think birds are flying in V shape? Birds fly in the shape of V to resist the force of air while flying in the sky. They can travel thousands of kilometers easily without getting tired. The bird which leads the flock, if gets tired, goes back. The other bird takes the lead. This process continues till they reach their destination. Isn't it wonderful, children? We have to learn many things by observing the birds. What can we learn from by observing the birds? Teamwork. Teamwork makes the work easy, and also they are unite. Unity is strength. Children, now that we have seen birds flying in particular shape, let us see, why do birds fly in groups? Think, children, why do birds fly in groups? What might be the reasons? Birds fly in groups in search of food, water and shelter to protect themselves and their babies from enemies or predators. When do birds fly in groups? Birds fly in groups when there is a change in season, that is monsoon. They move from hot place to cold place and from cold place to hot place. When there is a change season, when they lay eggs, that is egg laying season. Children, now that we have seen why and when do birds fly in groups, look at the picture, children. What it is? A paper bird. Do you like it? Yes, you all like it. We all like to make different things with paper. Do you know what is the art of making things with paper called? Yes, you are correct. It is origami. Children, let us watch a video on making a paper bird.
And take the color paper and sketches. Take a square sheet of paper, fold it diagonally. Again fold the edges of the triangle. Form to the center line. Then fold the point of piece upward and head of the bird downward. Then give it horizontal fold. Mark the eyes and beak. And bird is ready.
పేపర్ బర్డ్ తయారు చేయడం చూశారు కదా. యూ ఆల్సో ట్రై టు మేక్ అ పేపర్ బర్డ్ అండ్ డిస్ప్లే ఇన్ your class. Children, let us move on. Look at the picture. Who is he? Who is the great man in the picture? He is Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Who was he? He was our former president of India. He was born in Rameshwaram, Tamil Nadu. When he was young, he used to observe the birds flying at the sea coast every day. This observation helped him a lot in his future research and experiments on missiles and rockets. He is known as Missile Man of India. Children, think what made him a great person? We can say that observation, ways of acquiring knowledge, setting goals, working hard to reach goals made him a great person. Children, you should also develop the skill of observation, acquire knowledge, set goals and work hard to reach your goals. చూశారు కదా పిల్లలు, ఏపీజే అబ్దుల్ కలాం గారి గురించి నేర్చుకున్నాం కదా. మీరు కూడా ఆయన నుంచి స్ఫూర్తిని పొందాలి. Where do birds build nests, children? Birds build nests on trees, in ventilators, balconies, old buildings, chimneys, loft, cliffs, under bridges, bushes. Children, we see birds building nests in our surroundings. Why do birds build nests? Birds build nests to protect themselves from heat, rain and cold, to lay eggs, to protect their babies from enemies. Children, some birds make holes in the tree and live. Can you name the birds that live in tree holes? Look at the picture. Birds that live in tree holes: parrot, owl, woodpecker. These birds make holes in the tree trunks and live. Children, have you ever seen birds' nest? Look at the picture. See the different nests. How beautiful they are. See, this bird has built its nest with mud. See the bird weaving a nest. See the different nests, children. This is a sparrow nest and the bird building its nest. This bird eggs in the nest. Bird's nest enta andanga unnayo kada pillalu. Are all the nests same or different? Yes. As birds are different, so are their nests. Do you know what are the materials birds use to build their nest? Let us see. What are the materials used by birds to build their nest? Materials used by birds to build their nest are dry grass, dry leaves, small twigs, thread, jute, cotton, pieces of cloth, thin wires. Children, do you think is it easy to build a nest? No, it's not easy. It's very difficult. Birds carry the materials like dry leaves, grass continuously to the place where they build their nest. Isn't it wonderful, children? A tiny bird making great effort and building its nest. Now let us watch a video on how to make a model of nest.
Today I will show you how to make a bird nest. Materials used by bird to make a nest. Dry grass, dry leaves, twigs, pieces of paper, pieces of clothes, thread, jute, cotton, fiber. Take a bowl, place it on bowl in the paper. Dilute Fevicol in the bowl. Dry leaves, twigs, pieces of paper, pieces of clothes, thread, jute, cotton and fiber. And let it dry. Remove the paper. Now bird nest is ready. Thank you.
Birds nest తయారు చేయడం చూసారు కదా పిల్లలు. You try to make a nest and exhibit it in your class. Look at this picture, children. This is a picture of tailor bird. Is the nest of the tailor bird same as you have seen just now? No, it is different. Tailor bird weaves its nest by piercing the two long leaves and stitches the two leaves together with plant fiber. The male tailor bird weaves the nest and the female lays eggs in it. Once the young ones develop the wings, they leave the nest and fly off. They build the nest continuously. Do you know, children, how the tailor bird stitches the leaves? Ties the knots of the nest with beak and feet. Isn't it wonderful, children? Let us know about an interesting bird. Look at the picture, children. This is a weaver bird. Weaves its nest on the thin branches of tree. The male weaver bird weaves the nest and attracts the female to lay eggs. Isn't it wonderful, children? Yes. Children, can you identify the man in the picture? He is Dr. Salim Ali, a famous ornithologist. The scientific study of birds is ornithology. The person who studies about birds is an ornithologist. He has written many books on birds. His research on birds earned him many awards not only in India but also all over the world. He is known as Birdman of India. Recent studies say that the number of birds is decreasing. Children, Think what might be the reasons for the decrease in the number of birds? Let us see. Look at the picture, children. Cutting down trees. What happens if trees are cut? Birds' shelter is lost. Spraying pesticides. Birds feed on worms, and if worms die, food will not be available to birds. Radiation from cell phone towers. The rays from the towers is said to destroy the eggs and embryos of sparrows and birds. What are the reasons for decrease in the number of birds? Cutting down of trees, spraying fertilizers on crops, radiation from cell phone towers. Think, children, what will be the consequences if birds become extinct? If birds become extinct, many species of plants will disappear, as birds help in pollination and seed dispersal. This will disturb the balance of nature. Children, now we have seen the consequences of bird extinction. It is our responsibility to protect the birds. Let us look at the measures to be taken to protect the birds. What are the measures to be taken to protect the birds? Use natural pest control methods instead of chemicals on crops. Growing more number of trees by participating in programs like Haritaharam, by minimizing the use of cell phones. Now we have learnt many things about birds and animals. Let us have a look at what have we learnt about. We have learnt about the lifestyle of elephants, benefits of living in groups, herd, flock, materials used by birds to build nest, how to make a model of nest, reasons for decreasing the number of birds, and measures to be taken to protect the birds. I hope you enjoyed watching the lesson. We have seen how birds and animals live, and to know the importance of birds and animals in our nature and what happens if the balance of nature is disturbed, you have to wait till the next episode. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Namaste.